All right, here we are, Monday, June 22nd, our business board meeting. I called a meeting to order, and I welcome our treasurer, Randy Bertram, to call the roll, please.
Todd is excused this evening. Mrs. Schreiber?
Here.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter?
Here.
Mrs. Baker?
Here.
Dr. Urso?
I'm here. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, thank you. Any questions, comments, concerns? Are none, then Mr. Bertram?
Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter?
Yes. Yes.
Mrs. Schreiber?
Yes.
And Dr. Urso?
Yes. Does not appear to have any public participation. That brings us to the consent agenda, if I'm looking at this correct. Or I'm looking at the one the other day. Is there a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved.
In a second, please.
Second.
Yep. Ms. Hauser, anything to kind of bring to light within the consent agenda?
Consent agenda is light this evening. However, you do see your athletic agenda with your coaches, your fall coaches listed, and you also see your personnel agenda. We have our new hires, our people that are resigning, people that are retiring, people earning extra dollars for professional development. But it's pretty standard
Right.
this go around. That's all we have.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Hauser. Any questions prior to voting?
No.
All right, then Mr. Bertram.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter?
Yes.
Mrs. Schreiber?
Yes.
Dr. Urso?
Yes.
Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Motion carries. Under HR, there is a Personnel Agenda B. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Thank you. In a second, please.
Second.
And Ms. Baker, I think you got in there. All right, and just to remind, I believe my brother Stephen is under Personnel Agenda B.
You're correct.
Any questions, comments regarding said agenda item? All right, then Mr. Bertram.
Mrs. Schreiber?
Yes.
Dr. Urso?
Abstain?
Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter?
Yes.
All right, my brother appreciates you. Under business, there's a contract, a transportation agreement. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Thank you, Anita. In a second, please.
Second.
Thank you. And I noticed
Yeah,
that our
he's
business
on his way up.
manager, Eric,
Yeah,
he was
Yes,
he was creeping up there.
He's
And
going to
so-
be with us for all three contracts that you see on tonight's board agenda. Mr. Stotstein's a busy man. Finish the bus garage, moving on.
Moving on to the next thing. So I do have 3 items on the agenda. The first one you just mentioned was a transportation contract. I'm pleased to announce we do have a 5-year contract for the Peterman Group to continue transportation services with us for the next 5 years. This was an RFP that went out, and this was the company that was able to satisfy a lot of the technical needs that we needed in order to be able to move forward. So happy to recommend them for another 5-year contract.
Questions for Eric this evening? Just have a comment in regards to the bus garage. I apologize for not being at the ribbon cutting, but have driven by, and I know a lot of work has gone into that. Also get the impression that the enthusiasm, and we have a lot of folks working in our district that, I won't say they go unnoticed, but they're not always raised up to the level that they deserve. And our bus drivers, our maintenance facility, those folks within our district are critical. For our bus drivers, they're the first face our students see, and they deserve a nice place to reside and to make sure that our equipment is in tip-top shape. And driving around our community, we invest a lot in our buildings, and if our maintenance folks aren't treated well, then our facilities, again, don't reflect the investment that our community made. So thank you, Eric. Thank you to your team. Thank you for the folks who made that project possible, to Eric, to Debbie, to advocating for those. But in regards to this agreement with Peterman, anything else to ask before voting? If there is nothing, then Mr. Bertram.
Dr. Urso?
Yes.
Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter?
Yes.
Mrs. Schreiber?
Yes.
All right, next item is Central Academy Remodel Project. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
In a second, please.
Second.
Thank you. And then Eric.
Yeah, just
it's
a couple quick
yours.
comments on this one as well. As you know, we are moving the Early Learning Center into the Central Academy building. There are a number of improvements that need to happen to that building to make it compliant for preschool compliance, to be able to make that happen. That's what this agreement is. It is a state contract agreement that has a not to exceed number, so that's what that number is, which is in the budget, which is $800,000. That does include a lot of things that are going on inside of that building, including a variety of playgrounds, fencing, ingress, egress. So there's a variety of things that go with that, including improvements to kitchen. So it's just a variety of things. So that's what that is tonight, to be able to do that. The cost of that is actually going to be carried through the lease that we have back through for us, between us and the Butler County ESC. So that's going to be amortized over a time period that we're going to go through to put that over 5 years. So that's where the funding is coming for that to go through, and it's absolutely necessary for them to be able to move into that space.
Timeline in terms of the project itself. We expect our students or young people will be in there in August.
Yep.
And
So the timeline is, we do anticipate having a majority of the work completed by August. First week of August is the timeline to go through and do that. There will be a couple items that will lag past that will not impact what they're doing as far as moving into the building, and everybody's kind of aware of where that is as far as the project to move forward. So we anticipate it being ready for school next year.
perfect.
Yeah, they rent from us.
Questions?
So Butler County is actually paying for that then?
Butler County will pay for that through the cost of the lease over
This-
time.
for the time,
Yes.
okay.
So part of the initial improvements are fronted by both them and us in the agreement that we have to move
Okay.
forward, but that's where the cost of that will be in the lease agreement.
And I will share that we're hoping to have that lease to you Monday
That's-
to approve as well.
Okay.
Will all the same staff from our prior just move over to this new facility?
There's actually some additional staffing that's gonna go into this new building because it ties to our systems a lot. There are a variety of our custodians are actually going to be part of that building. So we are hiring those. There are, our grounds people are going to be mowing it. So there's a variety of things that fit with that. Part of the reason for that is just the structure of the building is much more technically connected to the rest of the district than anything else. So that has to be, we really can't give up like control of everything because of the way those systems interact.
Thank you.
But if they're teaching at the ELC and they're remaining with the ELC, they're coming over.
They're coming over.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
it's
a
gonna be
great-
pretty
great
cool.
opportunity for them. The building, obviously we own the building that is in the existing one now, which has a variety of issues that are with that building that they're going to be moving out of. So it's a win-win, I think, for everybody.
It's in a nice little location. The fire station right next door, that'll be fun for them too. Yeah, no, excited for it too. If there's nothing else, are we ready to vote? All right, then Mr. Bertram.
Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter?
Yes.
Mrs. Shiver?
Yes.
Dr. Russo?
Yes. All right. Magic number 3 here, the approval of the amendment between Middletown City Schools and Sodexo Operations. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Thank you. And if-
Second.
Thank you, Anita.
So this is actually an annual agreement that we have to go through in order for us to participate in the child nutrition program. They actually have to set rates, which is part of that, to be able to go through. So you see this every year, so it's nothing new, but it does allow us to be a entire free lunch district for all students going forward. So that's what that allows, that agreement to set in place, and for us to be compliant with all the federal requirements that need to go on for that program.
Just a question, if you don't know the answer, it's not a trick question. The threshold's 70%, right, within your district that qualify, that take you over that threshold that your entire district?
I don't know the specific answer to that question, to be very honest with you. I do believe it's right in that time frame, that amount. I do think that there's been discussion moving on that, which is why I hesitate to state exactly
Appreciate
what
that.
that is. But it is right in that 70% range.
And we're-
in order to
I mean, our community, I know demographically, has shifted some. do you ever see a reality within the next, or I guess 5 to 10 years, to where this might be a conversation for us to kind of look at maybe not being on that program? Or do you think long-term looking, this is going to be something that each year we'll come back and probably approve?
You know, I think it's right now, based upon what we see in the foreseeable future, it's going to be that way. I know that there was a time period where they were looking at changing that to a different percentage, which was going to potentially impact us. So, you know, just like every other
True.
item out there, it really depends upon what our lawmakers decide as far as what that threshold is. So I don't anticipate the demographics of our community changing drastically that's going to pull us out of that. But I do not hold a whole lot of weight as far as some of our policymakers not making a change that would impact us over time.
That's a fair way to say it.
I will add that there has been some legislators that have talked about it going to a full certification. So everyone would have to certify every year to qualify for free lunches. And just based on the percentage of certifications is what the payment may be. If you
Okay.
50% fill out the apps and 50% qualified, you'd have 50% on the system. It
Gotcha.
wouldn't be an automatic.
I know this project or this program has been instrumental. I noticed the midi meal machine throughout Middletown over the summer that does a lot of good for a lot of families that are away from our schools. And so, again, I applaud the folks who are working through this.
Yeah. I have a great team of people.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say,
It's not me as far as doing that. It's a great team of people who do a lot of things. You know, my hands get involved in a lot of things in the district, but there's a lot of people behind me that do a lot of great, wonderful things.
Appreciate
And this,
that.
I believe, is Sodexo's 20th year, from what Ms. Dezarn said, 20th year with us, serving Middletown schools
That sounds
with
about
food
right.
service. Yeah, so that's quite a partner for quite a while.
Questions?
I just
All
have
right.
one quick comment
Oh, yeah.
before I
was gonna
jump off
ask
the
after
mic-
it.
the mic here. You do see in front of you, there's some colorful birdhouses.
Birdhouses.
The reason that those are there is that my team actually volunteers with a program called Adopt a Class. You guys have heard
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
So we have a class that we adopt at 5th grade at Amanda Elementary that we go in, you know, 14 times a year or so and visit with them about what we do on our day-to-day jobs. And the maintenance team is the one that goes in, and what they do, and I'm not sure if you had a chance to see it, but if
Yeah.
you haven't outside,
The houses.
on the table out here is a little house. And what we do over that time is we create with them a little house and do the maintenance that would be required to build that house, which includes electrical, plumbing, roofing, all the things that my team works on. And what we shared with them is that we were gonna bring this and share it with you. That we do that, and that was something that will be on display for the next week or week and a half out there. And the other thing that we do is that we take them on a field trip to the new facility that you spoke about earlier. And we build them, and we've done this for the last few years, a birdhouse. And the birdhouses we've been putting outside at Amanda Elementary for a variety of birds that are out there. Unfortunately, we've got so many birdhouses in Amanda Elementary, and we need to share them with somebody else. So that's what those are. And the 5th graders at Amanda Elementary said, why don't you share those with the people that you work with? And you are the people that I work with.
Appreciate
So
that.
what we did is brought them
Beautiful.
down to share with you. Please, if you can use it at home, please do that. If not, share it with somebody you know who can appreciate a birdhouse decorated
you.
by Amanda's 5th grade students. So
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, please make sure if you have an opportunity to stop by and see the houses. It's quite incredible to see the team and every month in there, hand over hand, working with our 5th graders. It's more than just learning how to build a house. It's the relationships built. It's the whole program. And I know you know about Adopt a Class. So thanks so much, Mr. Sotz, for everything tonight, all the contracts.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, then, Mr. Bertram, I think we're ready to approve this one.
Mrs. Ramsey Hunter,
Yes.
Mrs. Schreiber,
Yes.
Dr. Urso.
Yes.
And Mrs. Baker.
Yes.
All right, brings us to committee reports. Ms. Hauser, any committees do any reporting tonight?
No committees. And I believe at the last board meeting, we shared that the district school committee with the city is going to hold off until August. But no, we do not have any committee reports tonight.
Do we have any idea of what's going on with policies in the future?
With the policy committee?
Yeah, policy committee.
What are you going to do with that, Lana?
I may have one or
Yeah,
two
yeah.
to bring back in July.
Okay.
The AI.
Just
you.
kind of wondered.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
The AI policy, did we do that? The AI policy, have we talked on that mandate?
We'll talk about
Yeah.
We already voted on it, didn't we? We voted on that. That's the only thing I know about.
You're still going to serve, right, Ms. Schreiber?
Oh,
On
sure.
the policy committee?
Sure.
Good. Okay.
Well, I would love it.
Yeah.
Under Board of Education reports and activity, there is a resolution, proper public purpose resolution. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved?
In a second, please.
Second.
All right, Mr. Bertram, do you want to dive into this, and then I'll happily read whatever.
Just that bottom.
Yes, this is in regards to the constitutional amendment that's been going around the state of Ohio for about a year and a half now to abolish property tax. That would definitely hinder public schools amongst a lot of other public services that are provided through those taxes. And this is just giving legitimacy to allowing us to spend dollars to educate our community to what this would mean if it does go through. Good news is they didn't get enough signatures for this November. I didn't want to take this off. I found out between the time we put it on and here today to go ahead and get it approved, and the district can spend money for this purpose in the event it is needed for next year.
All right, thank you for that. And I'll read section 1, 2, and 3. I forget, was there a motion yet or a second?
Yes.
All right, good.
Yes.
Under section 1, the board hereby determines school district actions and expenditures regarding education and raising awareness about the constitutional amendment, the lack of a revenue replacement mechanism, and resulting school district impacts are reasonably related to funding the school district's statutory duties, thus a proper public purpose. Section 2, the school district shall comply with all legal restrictions, including any conditions, limitations, or procedures applicable to particular categories of actions or expenditures. Section 3, it is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of the board concerning and relating to the passage of this resolution were taken in an open meeting of the board, and that all deliberations of the board and of any of its committees that resulted in such formal action were in meetings open to the public in compliance with all legal requirements, including Ohio Revised Code Section 121.22. You're welcome. All right, then, Mr. Bertram, I think we're official for a vote.
All right, Mrs. Schreiber?
Yes.
Dr. Urso?
Yes.
Mrs. Baker?
Yes.
Mrs. Ramsey-Hunt?
Yes.
All right, motion carries, and that brings us to board reports. And Ms. Baker, you can
I
about
have
lead
none-
off.
None to report.
All right, that in second. Ms. Hunter?
None to report.
Nothing to report.
No, nothing here.
All right, well, that brings it to me. I'll report a couple things. I'd like to welcome Erin Malley, our new gifted teacher in our district, for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
We'll get you some purple, but welcome. We're excited to have you in Middletown. So thank you for joining us this evening. I would also just, I saw on Facebook, it was sad to see our prior women's soccer coach,
Oh my gosh, last night.
Jeremy Hyman, I think tragically passed away over
Oh, I
the
didn't see
weekend on
that.
Father's Day.
Yes.
It just struck me. He's such, his family, his wife was the boosters president or chair for many years. Sons graduated from our district. He was involved as a soccer coach for many years in our district. My heart and my thoughts and just go out to that family.
Yes.
He was a pastor of a local church, that church community. I just raise up in my thoughts to them. It was really sad. I mean, really, really young for that to happen. And then on a different note, I was in Oxford over the weekend, and I bumped into one of our students at Buckeye Boy State, Parker Shablock, and just to see our students out in the world doing good things. And Buckeye Boy State, they get to do pseudo-government. And when I bumped into him, he's like, yeah, I'm the school board president. And so it really made me kind of, I don't know, feel good inside that Parker was school board president at Buckeye Boy State. And so those two things I just would like to mention tonight. Mr. Bertram, anything?
Yes, I'd like to introduce Lana Fairchild,
Yeah.
who will be replacing me come August. And Amanda Clear Creek, the district she currently works at now for the last 6 years. She's got a good school background. I'm very excited for her to come here, and I know we're going to be in good hands. So, happy you're here.
Good. Hey, I'd like to shout out to Amanda Elementary. Amanda Elementary just received word that they've earned lighthouse status with Leader in Me. Not sure if you know what that is, but that is like creme de la creme of when it comes to the Franklin Covey implementing the 7 habits of highly effective people. You know, Amanda's really was the pilot school for Middletown City Schools and Leader in Me. They've been doing it for, I'd say, the past 5 years, and they were just awarded lighthouse status. So that's really, that's teaching leadership to our students. It's teachers being leaders, our students being leaders, creating leadership culture in Amanda Elementary, and aligning leadership with all the academic systems that we have at Amanda Elementary. So we're very proud. That's under Ms. Hendricks. And she brought Leader in Me to Amanda Elementary, and this is quite a feather in her cap, and really the district's also to be awarded lighthouse status for Leader in Me. And then also, if the board remembers, we're moving, Leader in Me is going all the way through high school. So that will be a system in place in the coming year at our high school. Yep. So hats off to the Amanda Elementary staff.
Great news. All right, does that mean we're at adjournment? All right, is there a motion?
So moved.
And a second?
Second?
Okey-doke. And Mr.
All in
Bertrand?
favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Thank you, everyone.